So here's my story about buying the house. I was almost defrauded out of a tremendous... Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. A tremendous amount of money. I almost lost a boatload of money buying the house, and I'll tell you what happened. You got to be careful. I was talking to my title agent, the title company where we closed, and we were talking about closing, and I knew that she was going to be emailing me with figures for closing to say, hey, we're getting ready to close, so make sure you send us a wire in this amount of money. A big amount of money, which came from the sale of our home, right? So I knew I was waiting on her to let me know what the amount was. I get an email from her, says, hey, wire us this amount of money, send it to this account, here's the instructions. So I go to my bank, and I say, hey, I need a wire sent to this address, please send it. And the guy's like, okay, you'll get a call from our wire department here later today. Bada bing, bada boom. I get a call from the wire department, and they say, you know, and by the way, this is tens of thousands of dollars for the down payment on the house. They say, you know, this wire isn't quite matching. We can't find this wire number to match up with the title company, and we're not really, it's just, they're basically saying that it just wasn't quite jiving, right? Like there was something wrong with the wire, and I'm like, well, that's really weird, because I got the email directly from my title company, so it doesn't make any sense that there's something missing. So let me email her and ask her what's going on. So I open up the email that I've been getting from my title agent, who's asking me for the money, just to see what's going on. I look a little closer at it. I realize I don't think this is her actual email address. Even though the email is coming from her and it looks the exact same as all the emails I've gotten from her in the past. When I look at it, her normal email was like, whatever, lady@titlecompany.com, right? This email was just lady@yahoo.com or something like that. And then I start to get suspicious, so I called the realty company and I said, hey, this is going on. Is this the right email address? They're like, let me check with her. That doesn't sound right, but we'll call you back and let you know. I emailed my realtor. I said, hey, is this the right email address? She goes like, no, I have this other one for her. Guys, it turns out somebody was either in my email or my realtor's email or my title company's email, had gotten the information for the closing, and had emailed me in my realtor's name and asked me to wire them tens of thousands of dollars, an amount that was very close to my closing dollar amount, so it didn't look suspicious. I thought it was from her. I had so many things going on at the time, I didn't really think to double check the email until my bank caught it. So my bank caught this fraudulent wire and stopped it before it went through and saved my life. Quite literally, saved my life. We still would have been able to make the down payment with the money we had left over, but I would have lost more money than I've ever... Guys, just when you sell your home, you got a bunch of money in your account. I don't see money like that normally, so I was saved by my bank. They saw the fraud and called it out, and man, that was so freaking lucky. So that is my story, closing on my home. That's story time for today. Boys and girls, when you're sending a lot of money to anybody and you get emails about it or phone calls, make sure you're verifying. Do double checking before you try to send wires or cut checks or send somebody money. Don't do what I did, because if my bank hadn't caught it, I'd be out all that money and I'd be in really, really bad shape. So there you go. That's the story.